Welcome all in our today's exclusive interview on addressing the needs of breast cancer patient during COVID-19 pandemic. Today, for this exclusive interview, we have one of the most renowned oncologists from Kolhapur, Dr. Basavaraj Vijay Kumar Karalge, who is working as consultant oncosurgeon at Aster Aadhar Hospital in Kolhapur. We welcome you, doctor, for this exclusive interview and thanks for sharing your valuable time with us today. Doctor, how to tackle this situation and what challenges you are facing every day?
Good evening, ma'am, and thanks a lot for inviting me for this exclusive interview. So, this COVID-19 pandemic has taken a toll worldwide, and it is creating challenges in each and every industry and for each and every individual. So, for doctors also and for patients also, we are facing a lot of problem due to this COVID-19 pandemic. Particularly, if I want to talk about the patients, they are finding it very, very difficult to come down to the hospital. So be it be transportation problems, be it be administrative problems like in getting an e-pass to travel across the district or to travel across the state, or be it be the fear of COVID-19, which prevents them from coming to the hospital. The patients are finding it very difficult to reach the hospital, and this is creating delay in the treatment, delay in seeking opinions, and we are afraid that patients may ignore their diseases and they might present to us in an advanced stage. So these are the problems what we are facing right now.
How will a patient be able to connect with oncologist or hospital?
As it is getting difficult for the patient to come down physically to the hospital, what we have come up with is a e-consultation platforms. So the hospital which with I am working is Aster Aadhar Hospital. They have their own e-consultation platform, which is very simple to use. Patients can create their account. They can take an appointment with the specialist. Not only the oncosurgeon, but all of the specialists are available on that platform. They can schedule a time and then get connected through either an audio or a video call with the particular consultant. Similarly, on a personal level, I'm using a software named as HealthPlex. So HealthPlex is also a very good e-consultation platform which provides a video consultation as well as a WhatsApp-like chat support where patients can type in their query or can share their reports. So with the help of this e-consultation platforms, we are trying to connect to the patients who are not able to come down to the hospital.
When can a patient see or visit a doctor?
So what I can suggest is patients can initially use this e-consultation platforms and then come up with their problems which they can share and discuss with a particular consultant or the oncologist. Oncologists may suggest some tests, few of which might be available very close to the patient's house. Particularly talking about Kolhapur district, there are oncologists which are available only in the Kolhapur city, and a lot of nearby towns or villages, there is no specialized oncologist available. But then, yes, there are CT scans and ultrasounds which are available in their own towns, for which they may not have to come down to Kolhapur city per se. So, once they connect to the consultant might be in a position to suggest them a specific test which they can get done, and then the test reports can be shared with that particular consultant. And if the doctor feels that symptoms are severe enough, then they can be called at particular hospital with a prior appointment so that there won't be crowding, there won't be waiting, and the social distancing norms also can be strictly followed.
Doctor, what symptoms would want immediate emergency treatment?
Particularly talking about breast cancer, any lump in the breast uh, can be potentially cancerous, though many of them are a benign lumps, but then any lump could be a potentially a cancer. So if a lady finds out any new lump in the breast, then yes, it requires an emergency attention I won't say an emergency, but definitely an urgent attention from a doctor, and it needs to be investigated. If it turns out to be a benign lump, then definitely the patient can wait and the treatment can be planned on elective basis. But if the lump is malignant, then some sort of treatment needs to be started at the earliest. Along with that, the another symptom can be lump in the armpit, or the particularly the patients who are already known to have a breast cancer and have completed their treatment. But then if they are coming up with symptoms like a convulsion or a bone pain or a loss of appetite or significant loss of weight, or maybe a hemoptysis, which is blood in the sputum, any such, or severe breathlessness. So any such symptoms, if they are seen in the known cancer patient, then they could be representing the metastasis from the disease. So in such scenario, urgent attention is required to those patients and they have to come to the hospital.
Should a patient delay her treatment, surgery, or radiation therapy, or else how should she be shifted to oral medicines?
Particularly in a breast cancer patient, multiple treatment modalities are used. The treatment modalities include chemotherapy, surgery, radiation, hormonal therapy, etc. So, if a particular patient wants to defer the definitive treatment in terms of surgery or radiation therapy, then what we can suggest is it can't be a blanket approach to the patients. It has to be very wisely selected, selective number of patients can be put on oral medicines. A biopsy can be performed out of the tumor and it can be tested for hormonal receptors. So if the hormonal receptors are strongly positive, then patient can be kept on oral hormonal medicines, which might give them a time frame of couple of months till which we can expect a COVID situation to be in a better position. And that would be the time when they can come down to hospital and seek the definitive treatment.
Doctor, what about mammograms and other routine screenings?
Yes, the patients who are doing the yearly screenings or routine screenings, they are advised not to step out to the investigation centers to do this routine screenings. They can definitely be deferred for few months. Till then, what I can suggest is a self breast examination. A lot of YouTube videos are available to explain how a scientifically self breast examination can be done. So patient can access these videos and do a self breast examination. So the routine mammograms and screenings are definitely not advisable in this scenario. They have to be deferred. But if a lump is found and post consultation with a doctor, mammograms might be advised to differentiate between a benign and a malignant lump.
What a patient needs to do if she is having an urgent appointment scheduled?
Yes, particularly a breast cancer patient, once they are diagnosed, then they have to be staged. So what stage the patient is belonging to. So with the help of a ultrasound, chest X-ray, or a CT scan or a PET scan, patient can be categorized into early stage or a locally advanced or a metastatic disease. Beyond that, biopsy can be done and a hormonal profile can be accessed to see how aggressive the tumor form is. Say, for example, the hormone sensitive tumors are supposed to be not so aggressive and they can be managed with oral medicines. However, a triple negative breast cancer in a young female is supposed to be very, very aggressive. So, on the basis of biopsy report and the staging, we can stratify the patients into particular risk category, and as per their risk category, either they can be kept on some kind of a oral medicine and defer their definitive management. But if they are falling into high risk group, it would be very much advisable for them to seek the definitive management at the earliest.
In a patient of breast cancer, how much higher is the risk of severe consequences of COVID 19?
In a patient of breast cancer, or for that matter, any cancer, what I would say is malignancy or cancer itself is a immunosuppressive stage. So the immunity of these patients is not optimal compared to a healthy individual. Plus, due to cancer, the general health is also in a not a very great shape. Nutritionally, these patients are compromised. If they are on chemotherapy, the chemotherapy is further immunosuppressive. It hampers their immunity to a very great extent. So, if such patients gets infected with COVID-19 or any infection for that matter, the consequences can be severe compared to a healthy individual. A simple infection can turn into pneumonia, and the whole immunity not being working optimally, they can have a serious consequences of COVID-19. Also, it is noticed that the post-surgical outcomes of any patient, they are not as good in a COVID-19 patient compared to a healthy patient undergoing a surgery. So definitely the morbidity and mortality increases if the COVID-19 coexist during the surgery. So these are the implications of COVID-19 on any cancer patient. So they have to be careful while they are seeking treatment.
What are the safety precautions or care she should take at home during this COVID 19 situation?
For COVID-19 situation, for the breast cancer patients, what I can suggest is they have to stay at home unless it is very much mandatory for them to step out. They have to maintain the social distance at all times, even if they're stepping out of the home. Use of mask is definitely mandatory, and the only mask that I would suggest is minimum, it would be a triple layer surgical mask which is disposable, or an N95 certified mask. So this cotton mask or a homemade mask may not be very useful in preventing COVID-19, particularly for the immunosuppressive patients. It is very much advisable for them to use the mask at home also, because if the other members of family are stepping out, then they can be an asymptomatic carriers for COVID-19 at their own home. So they have to keep a physical distance at home also as far as possible. Apart from that, what they can do is go for a healthy lifestyle, which is very healthy food. They can have a lot of fruits in the diet, a lot of proteins in the diet. Apart from that, they can also take multivitamin supplementation like vitamin C or vitamin B complex and vitamin D, which has proven to improve the immunity systems. Also, there are some alternative medicinal therapies in homeopathy or Ayurvedic. Patients are free to seek that also, but then I'm not being an expert, I won't be able to comment a lot on that. And on top of that, precautionary measures, the patient can go for a steam inhalation maybe once or twice a day. They can have a little warm water, and salt water gargles can be done maybe twice a day. Also, the patients who are on chemotherapy, they are supposed to use chlorhexidine mouthwash and maybe a clotrimazole lozenges. So all these things are very important to stay away from COVID-19. And even if they get infected by any chance in an unfortunate circumstance, they have to seek the medical opinion as early as possible. Though the majority of the patients are asymptomatic in COVID-19, malignancy is a special condition. Chemotherapy is an immunosuppressive treatment. So if these patients, if they are suffering with COVID-19, they are not advised to stay at home even under quarantine. They have to seek the medical opinion as early as possible.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for upgrading us with such valuable knowledge and surely be a great help to cancer patients.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot. And I wish all the best to all the cancer patients. And I hope that this situation will resolve very soon. So thanks a lot.